Hello dear students, let's begin our lesson. Today we are going to talk about the criminal law. Let's look through the plan of today's lesson. Today, the plan, the criminal law, some basic rules related to criminal law, and classifications of crime, and some vocabularies related to crime and types of the punishment. And first of all, let's understand what is a criminal law. The criminal law is the body of law that relates to crime, and it also prohibits the conduct such as threatening, harming, or endangering the property, health, safety, and moral welfare of the person. And the criminal laws includes the punishments and rehabilitations of people who violate the law. First of all, let's understand what is a crime itself. Crime, it is an act that violates the law either by doing something the law says you are not to do, or but not doing something the law says you must do. And now let's look through the two main classifications of crimes. The first one is misdemeanor, and we can understand it is a minor wrongdoing, and it's a crime considered to be one of the less serious type of crime. The second one is the felony. Felony is more serious crime, punishable by death or imprisonment. Let's take the term of imprisonment in a state or federal prison for at least 1 year, or possible fine as well. Now let's look through some examples to this type of crime. The first, let's take the misdemeanor. We can see this type is pickpocketing, shoplifting, or the traffic offenses, speeding, vandalism. And what about the felony? Felony, so such kind of crimes, let's take the murdering, burglary, arson. They are types of, let's take the examples for felony crime. And now let's look through some vocabularies related to crime. The criminal is the person who commits the crime. Let's look through the examples. The first, burglary. Burglary is the crime entering the house intentionally to steal something, a house or the building. To burglar, it's a verb form. Burgle, it's a verb form. Burglary, it's a criminal, the person who commits the crime. And the murder, killing someone intentionally. Murderer, it's a criminal. To murder is the verb. The others, we can see that's the first one, mugging. It's an act of attacking someone in the street and stealing money. And mugger is the criminal, and to mug, it's a verb. The next type of crime is the vandalism. Vandalism is an act of damaging public or private property intentionally. Vandal, it's a criminal. Vandalize, it's a verb form of vandalism. And the last one we can see, it's the shoplifting. It's the stealing from shop. And shoplifter is the criminal, and the verb form of shoplifting, it's the shoplift. And now let's look through the punishments for such kind of crimes. The first one we can see it's a death penalty, or punishment of death, capital punishment. The next one we can see that prison sentences or imprisonment. The next one, house arrest. The next is the non-custodial sentences, or sentenced but not in prison. Let's see, the next one is the community service, cleaning the streets, cleaning the walls, and this the community service. And the next one is the suspend a license or revoke a license. And the last one we can see is the fine. It's the payment for your crime, let's say for your wrongdoing. And here you can see the pictures related to the home arrest or revoke community service. And dear students, that's the end of our today's lesson. Thank you for your attention. See you then.